Hello, everybody. Welcome to Rising Hawk Tarot. This video is for the Sun Bear sign of the Snow Goose. Um, it is for a general reading for the month of September, and we'll be doing a medicine wheel spread, looking at the alchemy of the medicine wheel. And I'm using the Wild Unknown Animal Spirit deck for the initial spread. And then I will be clarifying with the Sacred Forest Oracle. And at the end of the reading, I will pull three main themes from the Energy Oracle. Okay, so let's get started for the Snow Goose for September. Getting way ahead of myself there. Okay, we always start in the center of the medicine wheel. And we start with this cheetah energy. So this cheetah energy is a card of solar force. It's a card of action and achievement. So I see for a lot of you snow geese this month of September that you are probably going to be very action oriented, action driven. And the one, it's a very, very wonderful energy. It's a very um, expansive energy. And the one thing that Spirit asks with this cheetah card is just that you make sure that you connect to the why before you start running. So let's clarify that cheetah energy. So with the cheetah, now isn't that funny? So with the cheetah, we have the reflecting pool, stillness. So I kind of feel that for some of you, you may have been sitting in that period of stillness. And I think what it is saying here in this center, um, like I said, the center, this is where our center power animal sits. Um, in the earth count, it is humans, pure intellect and measure, the collective consciousness of all humans, and death and rebirth. So I'm actually in that center here, feeling that death and rebirth for you snow geese, that you have been sitting in that stillness. And some of you could still actually be sitting in that stillness right now. And this is actually a good thing because, like the cheetah said, make sure you connect with the why before you start running. So, this stillness that you have been experiencing, this is allowing you to connect with the why so that you can birth this new energy and bring it into action. I love it. So, next we move to the east of the wheel. Here we have this stingray energy. So the stingray is about developing your confidence. You're developing your sense of self. And I find that very interesting because in the east of the wheel, this is where our warrior animal sits. So our warrior animal is what gives us our strength and our courage. Um, and so having this stingray energy here just says that your warrior animal is with you always. And I would say, like, if you are struggling with any kind of self-confidence or self-worth, really tap into your warrior animal for the strength and courage that you need. Let's clarify that stingray energy. Hmm. So with Stingray, oh, beautiful. You have this toadstool growth. So I do really feel like leaning on your warrior animal is going to be important for you this month because you are going to experience a lot of growth. Hmm. And it's like you want to grow, and that's the beautiful part. You want to grow. You are looking for um, this growth and you are deciding like you are ready to get rid of the old and really step into the new. You just got to move through that little bit of discomfort that you might feel there. So next we move over to the west of the wheel. And in the west of the wheel, we have this crow energy. Hmm. So the crow, sees, it's seeing the unseen. Um, hmm, and knowing the unknown. It's asking you, so this is coming from your healer animal in the west of the wheel there, and Mother Earth. Hmm. It's asking you to make sure that your mind is clear. Um, make sure that your mind is clear. I would recommend um, for the month of September, try to avoid anything that is mind altering. Alcohol, drugs of any sort, that kind of thing. Really allow your mind just to be clear, just to be as it is. Because, like I said, that you will see the unseen, you will know the unknown, but your mind has to be clear in order for that to happen. Let's clarify this crow energy. So with the crow, isn't that interesting? We have raven spirit, trust. So trust your inner knowing. Um, like when you know that you know, you know, and trust that. And I love the fact that these two cards, you have the crow and the raven, which are very, very similar animals, very similar birds. Um, and so trust your inner knowing, and trust. Like I feel like some of you may actually have, any of you who have seeing medicine, you may be seeing, you may be getting some visions in September. And I would say just to really trust those visions, trust that inner knowing. There is what I would say. Okay, next we go down to the south of the wheel. And here we have this phoenix energy. So the phoenix energy is related to our first chakra, so our root chakra. Hmm. And it's asking you for freedom here, from transformation from your past. It's asking you to live consciously. It's So again, this is where your birth animals would sit. So this is where the snow goose would sit in your medicine wheel. And so it's asking you to go back to the beginning, go back to your roots. Like I said, with that root chakra. And it's asking you to begin to recognize yourself again. Recognize yourself, the new you, right? Go back to the beginning, go back to your roots, but um, recognize where you are and recognize yourself today. Um, and it's asking you not to run from who you are, what has happened to us, or what has happened to you, or what you've done. This says go back to the beginning and forget all that and just really, really ground yourself in who you are. This is a rebirthing. Like I said, the phoenix is reborn from the ashes. So anything that has happened to you in the past that has been painful, these are just ways for you to rebirth, to grow. Let's clarify that phoenix energy. Hmm. Okay, so with the Phoenix, we have this flexibility, willow spirit, flexibility. Um, Mhm. so again, I would be flexible in your thinking. Sorry, no, correction. flexible in your emotions. It's saying don't sit in your emotions, but use those emotions for this rebirth. Don't sit in them, but use them. Feel them and use them for growth and moving forward. Our emotions are there for a reason. They tell us stuff. They teach us stuff. So really listen to your emotions and be flexible. Don't allow yourself to sit in an emotion for too long, is what I would say. So next we move up to the north of the wheel. And here we have this hyena energy. So this is the area of our minds. And so I feel like some of you could be using home humor um, to mask your thoughts or mask um, uncomfortable thoughts or feelings that you might be having right now. You're trying to use humor and sarcasm um, to mask what it is that you are really thinking and really feeling. Let's clarify that. So you have this ancient oak spirit strength. So I think that is saying is it's actually asking you um, again to really recognize and not hide uh, your thoughts and your emotions. This ancient oak spirit says that you are stronger than that. You can handle those emotions. You can handle those thoughts. You are stronger than you think. And again, I'm getting a message of sobriety here with this as well. That September could be a month for the snow geese to really focus on sobriety. And like I said, things that avoid things that cause your mind to be fuzzy or um, I almost feel like some of you could be using drugs or alcohol um, to numb the mind. And Spirit is saying, please don't do that. Please don't do that. You are strong enough. You can handle what is going on. Whew, I kind of got chills with that one. So that is very important for you, snow geese. Whew, all right. Next, we move down to the southeast of the wheel. And here we have this sea serpent energy. And that's very interesting too. The sea serpent energy. So this is the second chakra. Um, and so our second chakra, this is our sacral chakra. So this is asking you to heal old emotional wounds. Um, and express your true desires. Again, you could be hiding those with that hyena energy. You could be hiding your true desires or making jokes about what it is that you desire. And it's really asking you to take those desires seriously this month and to express those desires out into the world. And it's asking you to move and direct energy in a healthy current. It would be really helpful throughout the month to really move that energy in that sacral chakra. So dance, and you also had that flexibility, and I'm seeing that willow, right? That movement from the willow tree. So really move that sacral chakra area. Like I said, do some dancing, or again, like just move your hips, that hip area, that pelvic area. Just help move that energy this month. Let's clarify this sea serpent energy. Focus, yes. So, wise wizard of the wood, focus. So, really focus on that sacral chakra. And, like I said, healing those um, emotional wounds. Because when energy is not activated in that area, when that energy is uh, stuck in that area, the energy also stagnates in certain areas of your life, and then in other areas it floods. It's saying, look, no matter what your emotional life looks like, you are loved, protected, and supported as you express your true nature. So focus on your true nature. And it's funny because in the Southeast, that is where our spirits sit. So this is the spirit of you. Focus on the spirit of you and your true nature this month. Okay, next we move into the southwest of the wheel. And here we have mouse energy. So you could be mouse energy is very detail oriented, but it can also be very small-minded and nitpicky. It can also bring us a limited and fearful vision of life. Hmm. So, and I'm getting the dreamer animal coming in. The dreamer animal sits in the southwest of that wheel there. And it's asking you to find a meaningful project this month to work on, but it's asking you not to be um, so detailed oriented and so picky when you do it. Allow yourself to make mistakes and don't come down on yourself hard for making those mistakes. Those mistakes are just lessons. It is how you are going to learn. And it's also saying that you are prepared for this. You have all the resources that you need. And let's clarify this mouse energy. Hmm. Okay, so with the mouse, we have owl spirit, wisdom. So again, don't be too nitpicky when you start this project this month. Um, Instead, use the vision of the owl instead. Like I find that actually very funny. I mean, owls eat mice. If you look at the way that the world works, so it's asking you to look at things from a different way. Don't widen your vision and allow yourself to see everything. Like the owl can turn its head like almost pretty much like 180 degrees. So it's asking you to see everything. It's asking you to see the bigger picture and to do it without fear. Okay, do it without fear and um, uh, allow that wisdom to come through uh, for you is what I would say there. Interesting. I love that. Okay. So next we go up to the northwest of the wheel. And here we have bear energy. So the bear energy is beginning anew. It's starting a new direction. Which again I do see with that you are starting something new. Like I said, you had that cheetah energy, so like that real action oriented, and this is something new that you are looking at. And it feels here like you are yearning to grow. You want to transform, you want to learn, and it's almost like you are waking up from a spiritual slumber. And the cycles of natural law sit in the northwest of the wheel, and so it's like the cycles of natural law. This is like spring, turning to summer, summer turning to fall, fall turning to winter, and winter turning back into spring. So it's like you are coming out of a winter right now. This bear is waking up from its winter slumber and it's seeing the beauty in the new that is all around. Let's clarify that bear energy. Okay, so with the bear, yes, we have this dragonfly spirit change. So there is a lot of change coming. It's a whole new beginning, and you are just waking up to the start of these changes. But again, these changes are going to make you so, so strong, like stronger than you have ever believed that you could be. So next we go to the northeast of the wheel. And here we have again owl energy. So that's twice. You had owl spirit, and now you have this owl energy. So it's really saying that wisdom is on your side. Hmm. And it's asking you to sit in love here, the wisdom of love and the pureness of love. Love is one of the great teachers that sit in the northeast of the wheel. So really sit in that the wisdom of love. Hmm. Let's clarify that owl energy. So with that, with the owl, we have standing stones, passage. So again, another card of starting a new beginning, starting a new journey. You are just walking through this new passage. And again, it's going to be full of wisdom, and Spirit is asking you to gather that wisdom and then share it. So gather, 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 and then share, because that wisdom that you are gathering is a treasure, not only for yourself, but for other people as well. So that was the last card in the spread. So let's pull the three main themes for the month for the snow goose. Okay. Wow, I love it. Okay. So again, so the first uh, one here we have the second chakra. So again, we already pulled a card for that, the sea serpent, um, for your spirit. So that is a big theme for the month for you snow geese, is really, really connecting and working with that sacral chakra, and keeping the energy flowing. Don't allow it to become stagnant. And then we also have the man holding a coin, right? So again, this is a card of resources. The theme is saying that you have all of the resources that you need, and um, using those resources correctly, including your own inner knowing. That is a resource. Using your own inner knowing is going to lead to a whole bunch of abundance. And it's just starting this month. That abundance is just starting to blossom for you. Awesome. But again, really connect with that sacral chakra, that expressing of desires and healing old emotional wounds. These are going to be big themes for the month for the snow geese. Okay, and that is it for this month. I hope you have a wonderful month. I love and appreciate each and every one of you. Don't forget to like and subscribe and share and all that fun YouTube stuff. I really appreciate it. It helps me grow my numbers. Yes, have a great month, and I will see you later. Bye for now.